$50,000 a month. Let that sink in for a second. It's a number most people only dream about. The fancy cars, the penthouse apartment, the freedom. But here's the secret. Nobody talks about. A high income, even $50,000 a month, doesn't automatically guarantee future wealth. In fact, it can be a fast track to lifestyle inflation if you don't have a bulletproof plan. Today, on Money Mentor Minutes, we're not just breaking down a budget for $50,000 a month. We're crafting a future wealth blueprint. This isn't about spending it all. It's about building an empire. Let's get started. I know, for many, $50,000 a month sounds like an unimaginable sum. That's $600,000 a year. You might think, with that much money, I wouldn't need a budget. And that's exactly where many high-income earners go wrong. Without a strategic plan, even a massive salary can evaporate into expenses, high taxes, and a luxurious but ultimately fragile lifestyle. Our goal today isn't just to cover your monthly bills, it's to transform this incredible income into multi-generational wealth. We're going to break down this budget into powerful categories that prioritize growth, minimize waste, and secure your financial legacy. First, a quick reality check. $50,000 is your gross income. Depending on your location and tax bracket, a significant chunk of that will go to federal, state, and local taxes, plus things like health insurance. For the sake of this exercise, let's assume a healthy 30 to 35% deduction for taxes and benefits. That means your net take-home might be closer to $32,500 to $35,000. Still an incredible sum, but it underscores why a strategic budget is non-negotiable. We'll base our breakdown on this net amount. Let's use $35,000 net income as our working figure. Now, you might be familiar with the 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. That's a fantastic starting point for many, but with $35,000 a month, we need to completely rethink that allocation. Your needs won't consume 50% of this income, and your savings should be far, far greater than 20%. For high earners, the game changes. It becomes less about managing scarcity and more about optimizing abundance for long-term growth and protection. We're going to flip the script, heavily prioritizing your future self. Here's how we're going to carve up that $35,000 net income to build serious future wealth. 1. Needs, 15%. $5,250 a month. Even with a high income, necessities are essential. This covers your housing, mortgage or rent, utilities, essential groceries, transportation, and health insurance. At $5,250, you can afford a very comfortable lifestyle without being extravagant. The goal here is efficiency, not excessive spending. 2. Wants and lifestyle, 20%, $7,000 a month. This is where you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Dining out, entertainment, travel, hobbies, luxury items. $7,000 a month gives you ample room for a high-quality lifestyle. The key? Avoid lifestyle creep that escalates every time your income rises. Enjoy it, but don't let it consume your growth potential. 3. Strategic debt elimination and high-impact savings, 5% to $1,750 per month. Even with a high income, any lingering high-interest debt, like credit cards or even high-interest personal loans, needs to be aggressively attacked. This category also covers building a robust emergency fund, enough to cover 6 to 12 months of those needs from earlier. This creates your financial safety net, protecting your investments. 4. Tax advantage investments, 20% $7,000 per month. This is where the serious wealth building begins, and tax efficiency is paramount. Max out every possible tax advantaged account. 401k/403b. Max out your employer plan, especially if there's a match. $23,000 per year in 2024, likely higher in 2025. IRA, Roth IRA. If you're eligible, consider backdoor Roth strategies at this income level. HSA, Health Savings Account, a triple tax advantaged account if you have a high deductible plan. Leveraging these accounts shields your money from taxes now and in the future, allowing it to grow much faster. 5. Diversified investment portfolio, 40%-$14,000 per month. This is your primary engine for future wealth. With $14,000 monthly, you're looking beyond basic retirement accounts. Think brokerage accounts, investing in a diversified portfolio of index funds, ETFs, and carefully selected stocks. Real estate, down payments for investment properties, REITs, or even private real estate syndications. Alternative investments, potentially private equity, venture capital, or other assets that align with your risk tolerance and long-term goals. At this income level, consider working with a fee-only financial advisor to ensure your portfolio is optimally diversified and aligned with your unique goals. Even with a perfect plan, there are traps. Lifestyle creep. As your income rises, so does your desire for nicer things. Manage it, don't let it manage you. Shiny object syndrome? Don't chase every new investment fad. Stick to your diversified long-term strategy. Ignoring taxes. At this income, tax planning is not an option. It's a necessity. Work with a qualified tax professional. Host. Remember, a high income is a tool, not the destination. Discipline, consistency, and a long-term vision are what transform a great salary into generational wealth. $50,000 a month offers incredible potential, but it's your strategy that unlocks true financial freedom. Implement this blueprint, stay disciplined, and watch your future wealth skyrocket. If you need more help and tips to navigate this world, subscribe to Money Mentor Minutes and join our community. Your journey to future wealth starts now.